Today is an opportunity to talk to MLAs and make them aware of the illness and its prevalence, and the fact that quite a lot of them statistically are likely to get it, as most of them are men anyway. I think it's something that our health service here doesn't really devote as much resources to as they could.
We've been discussing with the MLAs services for prostate cancer, and in particular the need to have post-treatment care for people suffering from various side effects like incontinence and sexual problems like erectile dysfunction. And in my own experience, I was very happy with the treatments I received under the NHS while I still had cancer, but after the treatments were over and were successful, I felt somewhat left on my own to deal with side effects.
There's a number of issues. There's access to drugs, but also access to counselling services. Men suffer from all sorts of side effects from the drugs, impotence, depression, and these aspects are not particularly well covered by our health service.
So from our surveys, men have been telling us that 3/4 of them experience erectile dysfunction, 7 in 10 a loss of libido, and about the same amount, 7 in 10 urinary incontinence as a result of their treatment, not their cancer.
I think there's some very useful points raised about the care of those who are diagnosed, and then the lack of dedicated nurses in, for instance, the Northern and the Southern Trust. And I think that's an issue that has to be considered as well. So there's some very useful points come out of this afternoon's briefing. But we always need the charitable sector to keep nudging us along and inform us about this crucial matter.
For the last few months, Prostate Cancer UK has been researching the needs of local men. We have commissioned psychosexual support and relationship counselling, believing that that's a core service that's needed in the local area. We've also commissioned physical activity programmes, and we're also engaging with the gay, bisexual and transgender community, realising that they have been a community that's been marginalised in the past and is an issue that we want to address.
I would hope that the men, especially in our assembly, take up this issue and ram it through, run with it. This is important. This is important for all of the men. It's important for my dad, it's important for my partner, it's important for my son.
But I think the importance of a campaign like this is raising awareness and saving lives, and that's what it's all about.